Hello everybody, this is the Goofs and Fox coming at you with a 550 cost rated match here in the Gym Night Seeker Space Type V, and we're going to be on the Resort District map for this match here, and this is just a older match that I've gotten. Yeah, still really going through these older matches, but the one with the Night Seeker here is one that I have been wanting to use for quite a while. Got a nice ECOAS color scheme on it, but also because this version of the Night Seeker is a suit that I do try to use more, but just kind of end up never really getting around to it, so did have a really good match here using it, and thought I'd talk about it because some of the things I do want to talk about are kind of related to this suit, not really, more indirectly, but this suit is a raid. It starts off at 500 at level 1 and goes up to 550 level 2, which is the version I'm using, and it goes all the way up to 650 with a level 4 variant. Don't think I've ever used that one. I've probably only used the level 1 and 2 versions of this suit, but still a pretty fun raid type suit. As you can see, you do have a heavy attack with the beam saber, and you also got a bunch of other weapons with this suit as well. I am going to be using the Fedayeen Rifle for this match, although it does have its own primary beam rifle that is unique to it. And this is kind of the indirect part I mentioned with the beam rifle of the Night Seeker, because this version of the Night Seeker, its primary beam rifle, is a similar model to the one used by the Jagans in Gundam F91, and since we have the RF Zaku from F90 that got added recently, I really just hope we do end up seeing the F91 Jagans at some point. I have the high-grade model kits for all three of them, and I really do like the designs of them. And I know we already have quite a few Jagans in the game already, but I do think for the F91 versions, they probably could do some interesting things with them if they wanted to. Other than that, you do have, for the Night Seeker space type here, you do have your own beam saber that is compatible with the heavy attack. You have a Vulcan pod. You have a Sea Serpent, which, unlike suits like the Morasai, I do actually keep the Sea Serpent on for this suit. You have the Gym Night Seeker shield missiles, and then you have the Night Seeker shield, which is a similar looking shield to the Jagan. Aside from that, you have a lot of the usual raid skills. You have melee combo controller level 2, which gives you 3 melee attacks. I don't think it applies to the Fedayeen Rifle saber, if I remember correctly, and that's another weapon too, I guess. If you are using the Fedayeen Rifle, you do get a extra saber weapon, so 2 melees that you can use with this suit, so very nice there. But you also have Shield Break Stance Mastery. That means you won't get stunned if your shield is destroyed. A pretty very common skill for raids to be getting nowadays. You have Heavy Attack, and since you are a Night Seeker, you do have the Marker skill, meaning that your teammates, they can lock onto you with support fire if, they want to. So, which is a pretty interesting skill, allows you to maybe try to set up a support fire on the enemy team, or, maybe you're just low on health and you're used as the sacrifice. That could be the alternative to that one. But Maneuver Armor level 2, Assault Booster, Anti-Blast Stabilizer, things like that. Again, just, really decent skill set for this suit here. Right now, doing a pretty good job. I'm trying to see between these two targets which one I'm going to aim at. And it looks like this Amphibious GPO-1 is going to be my target. Also trying to be careful because there is a Perfect Gundam TB here. It looks like we may have clashed. Luckily a teammate here is coming in to help, so I'm going to start prepping my heavy attack and maybe trying to see if I can get that off. And looks like, yep, going to have a successful heavy attack to finish off the Aqua GPO-1. And that is a Gym Custom, which actually looks like it might be using a Xeon color scheme. Kind of looks like the Xeon capture colors, so could be the case. I saw a Xeon logo, I think, so kind of going off the brief moment I had there. There is, I believe, that was the Perfect Gundam again. Really hard to tell in the smoke, but if it was, did get the finisher off on him, But unfortunately, oh no, actually that was the perfect Gundam over there, so I don't think they have two perfect Gundams, so really can't say what I hit. Managed to get the final kill on there. But they're gonna have the opportunity to respawn. Looks like our team is centering around our base. And I guess speaking of team here, we do have a two-raid team, because we also have a Bawu on our side. We also have a prototype Stark Jagan for support. We have the Gym Custom, and then we have a Violent, which the base Violent is a suit that I have not seen in a very long time after this match, so pretty cool to see it. Haven't played that suit in a long time myself, so maybe at some time I'll try to pick back the base Violent again and maybe give it a spin, see if it's as decent as I remember. Let's see. Right now trying to aim for what I think was an Alex. Had a moment there when the Alex was on the ground. Really wasn't able to tell who was my teammate for a moment, but eventually was able to pick up that it was the Alex on the ground, and really was just trying to be careful because I didn't want to accidentally shoot at a teammate, and shooting at teammates really just isn't a good thing. Sometimes it happens on accident, so really not much you can do about it, but especially in the heat of the moment, it could be a bit of a detriment, so sometimes I try to be careful, unless the situation absolutely calls for me to, maybe hit a teammate in order to land a finishing hit. Rationalization at its finest. I'm currently being pursued by, well, it was two suits, but now looks like it's going to be three. One of those looks like an ECOAS Jagan. That might be the thing that I destroyed earlier that I couldn't tell what it was. But the Perfect Gundam and the Aqua GPO1, they are both here. And the Gundam here is low on health. Even though they got part of the downswing off of me, I was able to finish them off with the Vulcan pod, so pretty nice there. I'm going to start aiming for this ECOAS Jagan, because it is a fake beacon suit, so don't want to create any confusion there. And it's going to allow me and my teammate to focus on the Aqua GPO1, which is at full health. My Gym Custom might last longer than me, since I am quite low at 4,000, and really trying to be careful here with how I make my move. Unfortunately, with the downswing, but did have the saber from the Fedayeen Rifle to try and get another hit off, but I'm willing to wager I'm not going to last too much longer here. Yep, going to get countered by the Perfect Gundam, so that's probably going to leave me out for the rest of the match, unfortunately. But it looks like we do have a decent lead, so it should mean that timeout's mission over. Should be a successful round for our team. And yep, mission complete. Good works in the side chat. So we'll see how we did here with the Gym Night Seeker space type. Did get top in individual and did beat our rival. And first place with 8 kills and 3 loss. Second place in damage, so not too bad of a match there, and that's going to do it for the match. Again, really just a suit that I want to play more often, but just kind of end up never really getting around to it. I just end up playing some of the other raids that I like at 500 and 550, so yeah, really just glad to get this match out and kind of do a little brief discussion, not even a discussion, just kind of talk about this suit. But yeah, that's all I have for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Gym Night Seeker Space Type V. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.